This is one of the main posts getting moved up to the home site. We've been at it for 3 weeks and the foundation is in. The dirt work is pretty much done. We're getting ready for a frame raising. But first we're going to share how this process is much longer than just the last 3 weeks.
Those trees were cut down March 2+ years ago, almost 2.5 years ago now. We did that before we ever even moved onto the property. That was the first thing we did after owning the property. So we've done everything from cutting the trees down, limbing them, cutting them to length, moving them into convenient places, milling them into the pieces needed for the house, and now we're most of the way through cutting the joinery on those pieces.
When we first moved out here, we thought we'd have our house up and dried in the first year, that we would go through this whole process in just 1 year. Now I want to go back and pat that version of myself on the head and say, oh, aren't you cute? What a cute idea to do it all in 1 year. Do you think anybody could do this?
Anybody who really wanted to. Not a whole lot of people want to. It's something I've wanted to do for a really long time. So I just kind of remind myself as I'm doing it, or as I'm getting tired or frustrated with any given part of it, that it's a real, I'm really lucky to have the luxury of doing exactly what I want to do, and that's this right now.
Now here we are again, 3 to 4 weeks after breaking ground, but more than 2 years after we took down those first trees. And the next thing we're looking at is a frame raising.
I have 2 weeks from, well, less than 2 weeks. I want to say 12 days.
Will you make it?
Yeah, we're going to make it. It's going to happen. People are invited already, so.
The frame raising is a hard deadline for Nick, and has meant long hours and a lot of pressure, but also a lot of excitement.
Not too far behind. So, trying to wrap up joinery, cutting rafters, and then starting to assemble frames next week, so that we're ready by the end of that week for putting it up.
Fouch-O-Matic Off-Grid is a project for watching Fouch and Esther Emery.